Good morning. It is June 9th, 2021. I started my data feed at 11:28, so it's going to be a little different. There is going to be some price action after 12:30 or 11:30 on yours. But yeah, I just wanted to get this going. Let's see. So it's just a range day within the overnight highs and lows. And really, it looks like prices couldn't even make it back up to the highs, and that kind of makes sense because we did have a downward bias, as you can see. I found that prices played off it a couple times here, here, and it looks like right here too. So if you found that off of these lows and then you put it on this high, you would have found a nice lower high right here. But let's take a look at the price action. See what I marked up. So right here is we would have come in because it is 5:30, and it kind of looks like this is like the range. So this looks like a breakout. Let's see if you went on the engulfing bar here, 40, 30, 25. What does it get down to? So that would have been a 4-tick failure right here. So maybe that is something to keep in mind that would keep you out of this trade, because this is a second entry short and it looks like a break out of congestion. But when you see this nice, it looks like a nice setup to me for going short, and it fails, that's what might keep you out of going short here. Hopefully that makes sense, because it does look like a second entry short and it looks like it's at the top of congestion, but it doesn't work. And maybe simply you would just, I don't know. But that's how I'm looking at it. It's hard for me to say, especially when I'm not watching live, because I'm still having this data problem that probably won't be fixed until Friday. I said Thursday yesterday, or 2 days ago. I couldn't put something up yesterday. I had problems with NinjaTrader, so. But anyway, we get this congestion here, and we hit these overnight highs. We make these highs. You get a first entry, failed second entry long. Maybe you would want to go short on this bar, but I think I would wait until this one. Yeah, I think, again, a lot of these trades that I'm marking today, maybe I wouldn't have the guts to take them live. But this is a first failed second entry long. We come back up. You know what? Let's look at this. First entry, second entry. Unfortunately, you don't get a good setup here, or else I would definitely go short because it's making matching highs with the overnights, but just no setup. That's a second entry short. And we bounce. We don't quite make it to the overnight lows, and we bounce. You get a first entry, second entry short, no setup, but we're not looking for that anyway. This is like the new price level. And here we come here. So I think what I was looking at was you get a first entry, second entry, it kind of hesitates here, and this looks like it probably traps longs. People thinking this is a failed second entry short. Another reason is we have this channel up, makes a new high, and then a lower high. So you could look at it like that too. So I put the square above it because I don't know if you can mark that, but it's also above the EMA. It's tough. It's a tough decision. And it's easy to say it after the fact. But anyway, we get this movement down. We don't make it to the overnight lows yet again, and we get a first entry, failed second entry. Only thing I don't like about this is it doesn't break lower. But it does look like it's a failed second entry short off of that trend channel. And we get a break of this channel, and you got a second entry long off the EMA. And I'm still kind of hoping that, or I shouldn't say hoping, but I'm still kind of expecting or thinking that the prices might test these highs right here. That's why I'm going long. But then it just gets, it's already congestive here, and then it gets more congestive, more dojis, and this one, I was looking at, because this is like a repeat pattern right here. We get the break of the channel, new high, lower high. This is a higher high. That's the problem. But we get the break of the channel, new high, new high. But it just looks like a trap. And it's probably, 6 ticks, pretty low risk. We get a first entry, second entry. Combine. It's also a trap, but it's going into the highs, so it's just risky. And then here, you could have. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't have found it. Yeah, well, if you draw this off these lows, and then put it up here, we make this high, and you get a lower high, and it ticks higher. And this might be looked at as aggressive too, but it looks like we're not making it to these highs, overnight highs. It's probably trapped a bunch of longs. We get this break, leg down, overshoot, another break, and here we get a first, second entry. The reason I like this failed second entry short is because we don't quite make it to the lows. We do make a new low for the day, but we overshot this channel, and you get a first failed second entry short with room back to the EMA. So that's why I like that. And then we get a break of this channel, new high, lower high. So that's like another repeat of that pattern that we seen earlier. And that's all I saw today. Again, I'm not analyzing this live, unfortunately, so my analysis might be a little different this week. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow.